The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show
With the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
And a good evening and welcome to Dell Rapids High School and the start of the 2025 and 26 basketball season for the Madison Bulldogs. This is the Edward Jones Investment pregame show brought to you by Edward Jones in Madison. Let's start planning for you and your family's future today. Contact the Weebies at Edward Jones in Madison. The Madison Lady Bulldogs kick off their 2025 and 26 season here tonight, taking on the Dell Rapids Warriors. Madison coming off a frustrating 1-20 season a year ago. It's been a stretch of play now going for about 4 or 5 years where the Bulldogs have just been trying to find something to hang their hat on in terms of this girls basketball program, and they'll try to start something good here in Dell Rapids against a Warrior team that got the better of them a year ago. And Madison will be doing so with the brand new head coach, as Jamal Branco, former DSU women's assistant coach, has stepped into the head coaching role here for the Madison Lady Bulldogs. He does so with a lineup that features a number of players that saw action a year ago. Certainly the seniors in Kennedy Bryant and Grace Feige, but also Ella Malone, Maddie Rummel, Jaya Engels, all players, Logan Pastrana, that saw some time a year ago. We'll see a lot of Collins Nielsen, a 5'11 freshman, throughout the course of this season. There's, I think, going to be a mix of players that the coaching staff is going to take their time to figure out what's the mix that's working best together on the floor, and just try to find 5 at any time that can provide some production and some stability for the Bulldogs. We've got a lot more coming up here in this Edward Jones Investment pregame show. First, we remind you that your game officials, the law on the court, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll hear from head coach Jamal Branco. Had a great conversation with him a couple of days ago. We'll have that interview coming up for you right after this break. This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to serve. Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrana Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrana Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Welcome back here to our Edward Jones Investment pregame show on Dakota's Best AM 1390 KJAM as the Madison Lady Bulldogs All right, apologize there. A little technical difficulty. First game of the year, it's going to take a little bit to get everything rolling. We did have a chance to talk to Jamal Bronco earlier this week. Let's check in with that conversation now.
Welcome back to our Edward Jones Investment pregame show here on Dakota's Best AM 1390. Pleased to be joined by Jamal Bronco. He's the new head coach of the Madison Lady Bulldogs. Coach, just give us an idea of how things in the season have gone so far. Team, getting to know each other through the summer to this point. What has the season up to here been like?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me first and foremost. It was a really good summer. I'm super thankful for the opportunity and thank Mr. Baskerville and Mr. Ricky and the school district for allowing me to do something I love and allowing me to be the next person for the job. And so it's been fun. Getting back on the sideline after taking a little bit of a break from the competitive side, we'll say, with that. And we had a really good summer. Did a bunch of skill development. Went to a couple team camps throughout the summer and really got back to just learning how to control what we can control at the end of the day. And we really talk about embracing our journey every single day, that our journey is not going to be the same as anyone else as a team. Your journey as individuals is not going to be the same as each other within our program, outside of our program, with other players from other schools. And so it's been just a daily approach of just embracing that journey that we want to go through and letting that lead up to where we're at now. I mean, obviously, fall time hit and volleyball gets going. A bulk of our girls do play volleyball, so we took a little break from the court and from the basketball court, I'll say. They're still on the same court playing volleyball, but so we took a little break there. Kids continue to stay in the gym on their own and things like that. So with me being up at the community center, I see them up here after school shooting around and things like that, which is always good to see as a coach, seeing your kids in the gym and wanting to get better with that. And then once volleyball is done, we really jumped in, started open gyms, and started official practices like everybody else, and started to get after it. So feeling really, really good about the chemistry, about the energy around the program and in the program, and just ready to get these girls playing against someone other than themselves. I think practice at times from a player standpoint gets really, really hard because it's the same stuff over and over and over again. And as a coach, it's the opposite. For us, practice is like our game. In all reality, that's where we get to make adjustments and things like that to figure out what's going to work best for us and where do we need to get better at and kind of formulate a practice plan on what we need in that moment. So, but I'm really excited for the girls. They're ready to play, and I think from a community standpoint and a fan standpoint, it'll be a product that we can be proud of.
Are there some specific things that you feel this team has the ability to do that if you're going to be successful in games, people are going to say, "Oh yeah, it's because they do this one or two things well"?
Yeah. First and foremost, we're going to play really, really hard. At the end of the day, I think that's the building block to everything. So we'll always play really, really hard. If they're not, they will know about it. We go through that at times in practice, just like every team does. One thing that I think this team has a really good ability to do it when they want to and when they're locked in is they play really well together. They don't focus on, okay, so-and-so is the scorer, and that's all they do. And so-and-so is the defender, and that's all they do. And so-and-so is the rebounder, and that's all they do. It's really score by committee, rebound by committee, defend by committee. And I think if we can strive to do those things, then we'll be just fine. We'll give ourselves a chance and be right where we want to be with 4 or 5 minutes left to go in the game. And so that's really what we've been talking about, is just playing together, having fun, playing hard, and those three things are all things that we can control. We can control, we lean on each other, we can control that we play hard. And at the end of the day, basketball is a game, and games are meant to be fun. And if you're not having fun out there, to me, I just think you're a fraction of yourself, and we'll be a fraction of the team that we can and should be.
You've got, mixture of there's some upperclassmen. You got a lot of there's 3 freshmen with varsity jerseys on the roster. So it's good to hear you say that they play well as a team, because you got in high school that's a wide range of age gap, right? It's freshmen through seniors and everything else in between. So having that early in the season is good to hear.
Yeah, I definitely think our 2 seniors and Grace and Kennedy, they have done an awesome job of just leading the group. Obviously, they've been there for 4 years, and it's their last go around for them. And so we constantly talk about as a team, as like, okay, when you're a senior, how do you want your underclassmen to approach every day? And so that's been something that we've talked about on the days where it is hard to show up in the gym and things like that. It's just understanding that, like, yeah, I know as a younger and underclassman, you get another year, another 2 years, another 3 years. Oh, Grace and Kennedy don't. And they've dedicated the time to their program, and so this is where we really start talking about family, and it's not about me, it's about us, and forgetting about myself, and I love you, and that's really what we hammer home at practice is family means something. And for us, it's forget about me, I love you, and that's really what we strive to do in everything. Whether that's, hey, I'm not scoring that day, I'm struggling to shoot shots. Am I going to mope and pout, or am I going to find another way to impact the game with defense and rebounding and energy and talking and all those things? And so it's been really fun to watch this wide variety of group from younger to older really take the approach of trying to learn to play together. They all have different playing styles. They all bring their niche to the table, we'll say, and it's fun to see them try and figure it out, not only within the system, but also there's times where I'm like, hey, just go play basketball. We don't need to call a set play. We don't need to run offense and that. Just go play and let's see what happens. And so it's been really fun to watch that. Obviously there's when you have that many different playing styles and personalities and age differences, there's going to be challenges at times. But for me, as a coach, I just want to see them trying. If they're trying over time, those wheels will start to really turn and start to grip the road, and then we'll take off. And so we've really just been focusing on trusting that process a little bit, day by day, getting better with everything that's going on. So.
Well, sounds good. Looking forward to a fun season kicking off here tonight, and appreciate taking the time to talk to us. I'm sure we'll check in again once or twice here over the next couple months.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me. And like I said, again, thankful for the opportunity. Thankful for my family and my wife at home that allow me to fulfill a passion of mine. My wife is great. She's down at home just kind of holding down the fort with our 4 kids, and they support and love what I do and what we do as a family, and sports are a big part of us, so definitely appreciate that from them, and like I said, from the school district and the community, just kind of getting behind this program and ready for us to get back to being competitive and being, getting back to us playing hard and being fun to watch and things like that. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're simply trying to bring a product to the floor that we can be proud of as a group, the community can be proud of as a community, and obviously at the end of the day, if we can win some games while we're at it, that's a big plus as well. So thank you.
That's Madison Girls head coach Jamal Bronco joining us here on Dakota's Best KJAM. Starting lineups and tip-off of this Bulldogs season opener coming up next on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
And welcome back to Dell Rapids High School and the Edward Jones Investment pregame show as we are just about ready for tip-off here between the Madison Lady Bulldogs and the Dell Rapids Warriors. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors, your Madison Bulldogs. Starting tonight at the forward is Ella Malone. She's a 5'9" junior forward, number 2. Also at a forward tonight is Jaya Engels, a 5'10" sophomore, number 12. The guards, Cameron, for Madison, it will be Logan Prostralo, a 5'10" sophomore, number 10. Also for Madison, Grace Fige, a 5'6" senior, number 11. And the center is Collins Nielsen, a 5'11" freshman, number 23 for the Madison Lady Bulldogs. Again, it's Ella Malone along with Logan Prostralo, Grace Fige, Jay Engels, and Collins Nielsen for the Madison Lady Bulldogs. For Dell Rapids, Rory Thorstensen, sophomore guard, 5'8", number 5, will run the point. Also at a guard is Cassidy Steichel. She's a 5'4" sophomore, number 20. The forwards are Taylor Schmidt, a 5'8" senior, number 22. And Jersey Schultz, she's a 5'11" sophomore, number 32. And the center is Ellen Schoenhardt. She's a 5'10" senior, number 34. Nicole Panconen, the head coach for Dell Rapids. Kennedy Bover and Zoe Hilmo are the assistants. For the Madison Bulldogs, Jamal Bronco in his first year as Bulldog head coach. Ethan Crouch and Brianna Klekas are the assistants. Madison's JV team lost 51-24 was the final. That game was a single-digit contest late in the third quarter. And Dell's got a little 5-0 run to close out the third quarter, there we go, and then kind of ran away with it a little bit there in the fourth quarter as they go through the starting lineups now for the Dell Rapids Warriors. They drop the lights here at Dell Rapids High School to put on the video display before this game. Dell Rapids 8-14 a year ago. They beat Madison 66-29 in last year's season opener. These two teams have started the season against each other. At least for Madison, it's usually the first game of the year. Now, Dell Rapids was supposed to have had a game last week, but got postponed due to weather, I believe, on Friday with the snow that moved through. So this is the season opener for both teams today here at Dell Rapids High School. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with the tip-off of tonight's game between Dell Rapids and the Bulldogs. It's next after this break on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Cundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth here in Dell Rapids, home of the Warriors, as the 2025 and 26 season ready to get underway for these two girls basketball teams. We'll take a day off from the broadcast tomorrow, and then we're back at it Saturday afternoon. It's our first doubleheader of the season. The boys will have their first game as Madison hosts Elk Point Jefferson Saturday. A 2:30 start to the girls' game. Men's game or boys' game will follow right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Collins Nielsen along with Schoenhardt ready to jump things up. The tip control by Dell Rapids, and this 25-26 season is underway. The Warriors move the ball to the right side into the hands of Schmidt. On the dribble drive, she goes into a three-team defense. Shot no good off the back of the iron, but she back taps the rebound out to a teammate. Now stripped on a drive inside is Steichel, and the ball comes away to Madison. A little bump as Fiji was hit. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Dells. Stays here with Madison. Nielsen will trigger the inbound here for the Bulldogs. Looks for Fiji as the Madison sets the offense in motion here. Fiji dribbling over to the left side of the handoff to Nielsen. Strong on the attack with the right hand, but a little bit of a wild shot up off high off the glass. No good. And the rebound pulled in by Dell Rapids. Warriors push it into the front court. Now Schmidt slows it down. Works it into the corner on the left side. Driving baseline. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Nielsen, disrupting the attack of Schultz that time. And it will be Warrior ball here underneath their own basket. 7:19 to go in the opening quarter. No score on the Farmers Inc. Center scoreboard as the inbounds pass is lobbed into Schoenhardt. That's Schultz rather. Schultz on the drive. Gets fouled. Got underneath the arm of Logan Prostralo that time. And Schultz will head to the free throw line and shoot two. Foul on Prostralo is the first foul on either team here today. Free throw is up and missed a little bit of everything that time by Jersey Schultz. One more free throw on the way. Lefty free throw this time catches nothing but net as it goes through, and it's a 1-0 lead for Dell Rapids. They go with single man-to-man pressure on Fiji. She'll breed it into the front court now. Gets bumped, hands the ball away to Malone. Malone on the drive, comes free throw line. Got fouled as she was trying to rip the ball back to the top of the key for Collins Nielsen. And it will be Madison basketball on the baseline. Fiji triggers the inbounds now for the Bulldogs. Fiji looking for someone middle now, just looking for anybody. Lobs it out top of the key. Nielsen has it. Nielsen wants to drive. Gets to the corner. Back to Fiji for a three ball. Too strong. Rebound knocked around. Prostralo has it. Takes one dribble right. Spins and passes back out top of the key on the attack now Malone. Malone gets inside. Got contact. Coach Branco wanted a foul. No whistle. And it comes back down to Dell Rapids. Warriors on the attack. Driving to the right side is Thorstensen, and she'll score through contact. And a 3-0 lead for Dell Rapids. Minute and change gone by here in the opening quarter as Fiji reverses course, comes into the front court, lobs it up a high arcing three, no good. And the rebound picked up by Dell Rapids. Here's Thornton. Thornton lost it inside. Fiji had it, but then she gets called for a travel. Madison subs Maddie Rummel into the ball game. Inbounds comes from Dells. They go immediately inside, turn, and showing hard. Fought through contact that time. Couldn't hit the shot, but she got fouled. And free throws coming up here for Dell Rapids. Showing hard to the line. Dell's 1 of 1 as a team, as that foul is going to be Nielsen, her first personal. So Nielsen and Prostralo each with 1 as that first free throw rattles out no good. Still a 3-0 lead for Dells here early in this first quarter. Next free throw on its way. That one heel of the iron, no, but nobody boxed out that time for the Bulldogs. Taylor Schmidt, but then it's ripped away by Nielsen underneath. She fires it on an outlet pass, and it goes out of bounds, and a turnover on the Bulldogs. Warriors inbound and almost threw it away, but it comes into the hands of Steichel. Right side for Schmidt now. Schmidt guarded by Engels as she passes away left side. Thorson on the drive. She'll hit the floater again. And she's got 4 of the 5 now for Dell Rapids as Engels will run the attack here for the Bulldogs now. Engels in the crossover, kicks back out behind to Nielsen. Nielsen drives. Nielsen with the right-hand runner off window and scores the first 2 of the season here for the Bulldogs. Collins Nielsen, freshman, gets the first 2. Here's a transition 3 ball, misses everything. Rebound out of bounds off of Dell Rapids. Bulldogs will get it back as Madison subs. Aubrey Tompkin checks into the ball game here for the Bulldogs. Nielsen will trigger the inbound. And Fiji will bring it up here for Madison, trigger the offense. More good left side for Nielsen, around a screen. Oh, great screen, Tompkin. Nielsen on the attack. She got fouled. And it's Collins' ability to take a defender off dribble. You get a screen like she just got from Tompkin. She's going to the rim every single time. And she draws the foul here, and she'll get 2 at the line. Foul on Dell Rapids was on Jersey Schultz, her first personal. Team second. Nielsen misses the front end of the free throws off the front of the iron, no good. Kennedy Bryant coming in for Madison will replace Jaya Engels here. Engels, who had 4 points and 5 rebounds a game last year, was the team leader in both categories. Second Nielsen free throw off the side of the iron, no. Tompkin trying to run it down to the corner, but it's taken away by Steichel before she could corral it. Then the ball eventually goes out of bounds. Last touch by Steichel. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Well, that one official said Bulldog ball. Now they're going to huddle up here. Dell's fans right in front of that were adamant that should be Dell Rapids basketball. Let's see what the officials say here. They are going to reverse it. They'll give it to the Warriors with 5:25 to go here in the opening quarter. It's a 5-2 lead early on for Dell Rapids. On the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as Thorson will bring it up. Picked up at the half-court line by Bryant. Passes down low. Tompkin trying to stay with Schultz, and she did. Schultz missed the first. Got her own rebound, and the putback is up and good. 7-2 Dell Rapids. Fiji pushes tempo into the front court, and she gets fouled. Another foul on Dells. This one's going to go on Steichel as Ella Malone comes right back in, replacing Nielsen. That's the 3rd foul on Dell Rapids, still with 5:07 to play here in the opening quarter. Kennedy Bryant will trigger the inbounds here for the Bulldogs. Fiji, the point guard, with it. Tompkin at the high post. She'll hand instead into Maddie Rummel, and Rummel had it poked away from behind. Picked up by Thorson. Thorson on the attack. Bounce pass was tipped. No, was it kicked? Yes. Kicked away by Ella Malone. Either way, she broke up the transition. And it'll be Dell Rapids basketball as coming quickly back in is Jaya Engels here, replacing Grace Fiji after a brief rest. 5-point lead for the Warriors here. They've got the basketball. Catch and shoot. Thorson off the inbounds. No good. Rebound battling for it inside was Malone. She taps it out to her teammate Tompkin. Then a pass ahead of Engels, and it's taken away by Thorson. She'll lay it up and in. Turnover on Madison, and the first turnover that results in points. Crossover here by Engels as she crosses the timeline. Now Malone back to Engels, around a Malone screen, trying to get to the baseline. Got bumped, lost the ball momentarily, got it back. Pass finds Rummel. Rummel wants to drive to the baseline. Here's a double team. Ball stripped out of her hands and taken away by Thorson. Thorson, bounce pass ahead for Schultz. Schultz, no, but she got fouled. And 2 shots coming up at the line here for Jersey Schultz as Dell's trying to pull away and grab a double-digit lead here in this opening quarter. It's a 9-2 advantage for the Quarriers, 4:18 to play. Schultz 1-1 her first trip to the line. She buries this one, make it a 10-2 Dell Rapids lead. Madison brings Logan Prostralo back in, Tompkin out. One more free throw coming up. This one rattles through. And it's an 11-2 Dell Rapids advantage here. Engels into the front court. Engels sees an opening, attacks and lost the ball out of bounds. She thought it was touched. But it'll be another turnover on the Bulldogs. Madison went the first 2 minutes of this one without a turnover, but now that bug has crept in. Quarrier basketball. Tough defense by Rummel, really putting a body into Claire Whitty there. Pass inside, tipped away by Engels, picked up by Rummel. Maddie throws it ahead left side for Malone. Malone stops, spins, turns it around from 15 feet. Shot too strong. Rebound Prostralo. Prostralo kicks it outside. Here's an open 2 from Kennedy. That one's too strong. And the rebound taken away by Dell Rapids. Ball pushed ahead for DeSteiger. Now between the circles, Thorson. Thorson on the attack. Oh, jump step into the paint. They're going to whistle her for a travel on that one. Made the basket. But that crab hop just a little too big. Substitution now as Fiji will come in on the next whistle. Didn't get in time. Engels throws to the corner. The ball's batted into the stand. Stays with the Bulldogs. And now Fiji in, replacing Rummel. 3:30 to play here in quarter number 1. Bulldogs stuck on 2 right now, looking for points on this possession. Fiji around a screen, hands it off to Malone. Malone back to Fiji, now down to the block. This is Engels. Engels back out. Fiji wants an open 3, no good. Rebound long, and Engels going to run it down. Engels steps back. She'll take the 3, no good. Fight for the ball inside. Bryant trying to keep it alive. That's Malone, rather. And the ball's taken away by Dell Rapids eventually. Thorson hesitates, attacks. Ball blocked out of her hands. No, we got a body foul down low on Jaya Engels. Clean up top. But Engels commits the foul. It'll be 2 more free throws for Dell Rapids as Rory Thorson steps to the line. She's got 6 of the 11 here. 2 players have done all the scoring for Dells. Thorson knocks the first one through. Nielsen back in for Madison. Cassidy Steichel returns for Dell Rapids here. 3:03 to play in our opening quarter. 12-2 now, the Dells lead. Next free throw is up, back of the iron, no good. Rebound, saved by Prostralo, but into the hands of Schultz. Schultz, nice bounce pass into the hands of Taylor Schmidt. She'll put it in on the right side, and it's a 12-point advantage now for Dell Rapids. And Fiji gets bumped as she comes across the timeline. Steichel commits her 2nd personal foul. 4th on both teams now. 2:48 to go here in the first. Schoenhard comes back into the ball game for the Quarriers. Nielsen, tough inbounds pass, gets broken up and taken away. She lobbed it into a Prostralo that just wasn't open that time. Taken away by Dell. Steichel, left side, open 3 ball, too strong by Thorson. Ball out of bounds, and last touch by Schoenhard. And will be Bulldog basketball. Maya DeStigger comes back into the ball game here after about a 20-second break. So Fiji pushes tempo across the timeline, dribbling down towards the corner. Still has the dribble around a screen. She'll take a 3, no good. And fighting for the rebound inside for Prostralo, but couldn't control it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Logan. It'll be Dell's basketball. Bulldogs have had some looks. That one not a great 3-point look. Kind of a step back deep 3 by Fiji, but they've had some looks. Just haven't been able to get the jumpers to drop so far. 2:14 to go here, first quarter. Oh, tough pass inside to Claire Whitty. She puts it in, count it, and give her one more. Claire Whitty, the sophomore guard, gets 2, and it's now a 16-2 Dell Rapids lead as the Bulldogs bring Tompkin and Rummel back in. 16-2 Warriors. One more free throw on the way to complete the three-point play. She knocks that one smoothly through. And it's 17-2. Fiji dribbles left, hands away to Rummel. Rummel to Tompkin, sets a screen. Tompkin on the drive now, goes up off the window, but too hard, and the rebound picked up by Dell Rapids. Pass right side for DeStigger. DeStigger goes into the corner. Thorson fires away at a 3. In and out, no good, but an offensive rebound and a putback is up and in for Taylor Schmidt, and that'll get Coach Branco to take his first timeout. 1:43 to go here, first quarter. 19-2. Dell's on top. We're back after a break on KJAM.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Persona Triangle is proud to support Madison Bulldog Athletics, and we'd love for you to be part of our team too. At Persona Triangle, we know that strong families and strong communities go hand in hand with good jobs. That's why we offer dependable schedules, competitive wages, and a workplace where people matter. Join a company that invests in you. Apply today to join our team in Madison at personatriangle.com/careers. Good luck, Bulldogs, from Persona Triangle.
Welcome you back to Dell Rapids and the MDL broadcast booth. 1:43 to go here, first quarter. It's Dell Rapids with a 19-2 lead on top of the Madison Bulldogs. Madison ball following the timeout. It's been a 14-0 run here for Dells. Madison had it at 5-2, and it's been all Warriors since then. The Bulldogs turn it over again as they get tied up on the far sideline. And here comes Dell Rapids once more. Bulldogs go man-to-man on the defense. 3 ball is up and no good by Thorson. Rebound tipped around inside, picked up by Schmidt. Both teams have rebounded the offensive side really well. Not so much on the defensive end. Another 3 off the mark, no good. Malone tries to run down that rebound, and it's off her hands and out of play. Stays here with Dells. They'll get a third look at this possession with 1:18 to go. Ball in for Thorson. Thorson off right side to Steiger now. And up by Fiji. Fiji almost forced the turnover. Now Rummel dives in, and Rummel, did she get called for a foul on that? Oh my goodness. That's a loose ball. No, it's going the other way. There we go. Rummel knocked the ball away. She dove to the floor trying to get the loose ball and got pushed as she did. And so that's the 5th team foul on Dells, and that's going to take us to the other end, and that'll be free throws coming up for Maddie Rummel. Looking for her first points of the ball game and trying to end this run by Dell Rapids. Rummel, first free throw is up and no good. One more on the way for the 5'3" junior guard. And the second free throw will drop through. So 1 point and breaks the run for Dells, but it's still 19-3. Warriors here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, but now under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Top of the key, it's Schoenhardt. Schoenhardt passes right side, and Schmidt gets called for the travel. Turnover on Dell Rapids. Gives it back to the Bulldogs here with 54 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Fiji, the senior, with contact, back to the defender, tries to go through a screen, had the ball knocked out of her hands as she dribbled into the corner, and gets knocked away, last touch by Dell Rapids. Malone will inbound right in front of the Dell's student section. Malone trying to bounce it into Tompkin at the post. And it's knocked away. Stays with Madison, so they'll inbound to the baseline this time. And Ella Malone will trigger it. Malone looking for the corner, finds Rummel on the pump fake. She drives, the floater from 10 feet, no good. Tompkin a rebound and a putback from the left side is up and good. Aubrey with the field goal. Madison has scored the last 3 here. It's 19-5. Pass left side for Schmidt. Schmidt, top of the key, showing hard, working it around the arc. Thorson inside, shot up from the block, no good. Another offensive rebound for Dells, and it's another and one opportunity for Claire Whitty. She's got 5 off the bench and now trying to complete another 3-point play. Free throw by the sophomore is up and good. And it's 22-5 now, Dell Rapids. 5G sprints into the front court, feeds baseline on the runner, is up and good by Maddie Rummel. Under 10 to play now. Oh, nice pass ahead. Tough shot inside. Schultz couldn't hit. Offensive rebound. Schoenhardt no good. Schultz another rebound. And finally a foul. And that will send Jersey Schultz to the line with 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. And Madison just could not get a defensive rebound. And it's been a problem all first quarter here for the Bulldogs. First free throw is up and no good by Schultz. 5 of the 22 points in the opening quarter for Dell Rapids from Jersey Schultz. Next one on the way, and Pure on that one. So Madison's got 5.2 to try to get a shot off here. Ball gets tipped and goes out of bounds. That takes 1 second off the clock. And Madison now got to do something to get a shot up here. 5G. Crosses over, steps back, takes the half quarter, almost hit it off the front of the iron. And the first quarter comes to an end. Warriors with a big run in the middle of it, 23-7. They have the lead here as we head to quarter number 2. We're back after this break on KJAM.
Today you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
23-7 the score here after 1 quarter of play in Dell Rapids. On the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, I'm Matt Gross. Season opener for both these girls' teams. And so far, so good for Dell Rapids. And really dominating on the glass. Second, third, some fourth chance opportunities that they've finally been able to cash in. And that's how they put 23 points up in the opening quarter. Madison will start the second quarter with 5G delivering the offensive, running the point. Tompkin gives it up, then got it back. They try to go inside. Here's Jordan Schmidt, the 5'7" freshman, into the ball game, and a foul called on Dells with an entry pass intended for Schmidt. And so Madison basketball on the baseline here. Rummel will trigger the inbound. Rummel into the corner, finds Engels. Engels for Tompkin. Tompkin working it around the arc here. Faking a handoff was 5G. 5G attacks, gets cut off, steps back and wanted the shot. Oh, bounce pass right into the hands of Adele's defender. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. It leads to a left side wide open layup by Jersey Schultz, but she couldn't hit. Rebound inside by the freshman Schmidt, and she got fouled. So Dells misses an open layup. Schmidt follows it and is able to get the board and get fouled, and that's 2 quick ones on Dells here in the opening minute. Still 23-7 Warriors on top in quarter number 2. As Fiji has a screen, rejects it, spins the other way. Drives, steps back now towards the corner, picks up her dribble, needs some help. Looking for a bounce pass to Tompkin. Tompkin had it for a second, and it's taken away. Fiji that time just kind of dribbled into traffic, nowhere to go. Here's a drive inside by Rory Thorson. She gets fouled. And 2 shots coming up for Thorson now from the free throw line. With 7:07 to play here in the second quarter, fouls on Maddie Rummel. That's her second personal. First free throw up and good. A lot of free throws in the early going here for Dell Rapids. Prostralo comes back in, Tompkin out. Second free throw through. 25-7, Dells closing in on an early 20-point lead. Fiji takes a bump as she hands off to Jaya Engels around a screen at the top of the key. Engels spins her way into the paint, goes up with contact and gets fouled. And Engels will step to the free throw line, shoot a pair. I think the Bulldogs would like to see a lot of aggressiveness driving to the paint by Engels and Nielsen when she's in there. 2 players that can draw some contact and get to the line. First free throw got a shooter's touch as it drops through. Jaya's on the board with her first point tonight. Get her one more, yes. Drops that second free throw down. And it's 25-9 here. Dells quickly the other way. Oh, but a pass by Thorson intended for Schoenhardt inside. Goes through Schoenhardt's hand and out of bounds. And it's Madison basketball after that very quick Dell Rapids turnover. Fiji hands off to Engels. Engels driving left side, kicks outside. Catch and shoot 3 ball up, no good by Rummel. Rebound Dells, nearly out of bounds, but saved. And into the hands of Thorson now. Here comes the sophomore point guard. Passes ahead to Hilmo, and Hilmo got fouled. Foul on the Bulldogs. That's going to be on Rummel, and that'll be number 3. So she's coming out. Bulldogs will bring back into the ball game, or actually 2 players for the first time, Emily Fox and Breely Jatan. And so Madison has, I think, emptied the bench here already. Everybody's gotten on the floor. That's what we said. This teams are going to just try to figure out a combination that works best. And that's going to lead to everybody getting some time on the floor here in the early going. And sure enough, everybody's been on the floor with 6:23 to go in the second quarter. Dell's ball on an inbound. Stolen away by Prostralo. Logan will bring it up herself now. Feeds for Fiji. Fiji stops top of the key. She'll take the 3. Got it. Grace Fiji with the triple. And it's 25-12. Bulldogs didn't get matched up defensively quick enough, though. Here's a 3-ball in transition by Whitty. No, but an offensive rebound for Hilmo. Hilmo, now they go down low for Schultz. Jersey lost it off her foot and out of bounds. And Madison will get the ball back, hoping to make a little bit of a run here to get back into this one with 5:58 to go in the second quarter. Prostralo, Fiji, Engels, Fox, and Jatan on the floor right now for the Bulldogs. Fiji spins, drives right side, kicks out to Prostralo. Prostralo on the attack, got cut off, tried to cross over and lost the basketball. Picked up by Thorson. Thorson throws it ahead for DeSteiger. She'll take a 3 from the right wing, and it's good. DeSteiger with the triple answer. 28-12, Dell Rapids. Spinning her way to the paint is Fiji. Steps back out, free throw line. Bounce pass through traffic, ill-advised, taken away by Dell Rapids. Here comes Thorson with it. Thorson, right side for DeSteiger. Hit the 3 a moment ago. Now into the block. Spinning her way to the paint is Schmidt. Shot blocked. Then we got a rebound and a foul inside on Dell Rapids. And it will be Madison basketball. Foul's going to be on Maya DeSteiger. That's her first. And the team's 4th. Madison, if they can stay aggressive, can shoot some free throws here in this second quarter. 28-12. is the Warrior lead here as we approach the 5-minute mark in the quarter number 2. Jatan, top of the key now, Fox. Fox drives to the baseline, ball knocked out of her hands. She tried to save it. It went out, though. Last touch by Madison. Turnover on the Bulldogs with 4:58 to play here in the second quarter. Thorson picked up by Fox as she comes across the timeline, around to the screen to the left, goes inside. Prostralo's tried to defend the inbound. It came, though, to Schultz, and then Schultz, as she had discarded from Prostralo, was able to go up over the top of Jatan and scored for 2. Handoff, Engels thought about a 3, bounces it back over to Fige now, operating from the right wing, tries to go inside, and the ball batted away. Those passes inside have just been a recipe for disaster so far. They get a foul here, though. I thought that was just knocked out of bounds. They get a foul call, and so this is going to be free throws here for Madison. And Jaya Engels will go to the line to shoot a pair. With 4:32 to go in the second quarter, Madison will be shooting free throws every foul the rest of the first half. Engels cannot get the roll. Boy, that was back iron, back iron, and then it rolled off the front. Kennedy Bryan back in here for Madison. And one more Jaya Engels free throw is on the way. This one drops through, 30-13 now. Dell Rapids with the lead. Into the corner, Thorson, very quick 3 in transition, won't go down, and then that one hit the wire. Yep, that's going to be Madison basketball. Bulldogs are going to let Engels run the point here now. With Fige on the bench, handoff Jatan. Jatan over to Prostralo as they work it around the arc. Fox, the freshman, spins, gives way to Jatan, her fellow freshman. Now it's Engels. Engels on the attack. Feeds for Prostralo, steps in from 15 feet, back over to Engels. She'll attack now on the run, got fouled, puts up the shot, they'll wave it off. But this is going to be 2 shots for Jaya Engels here from the free throw line. And again, chance this is how Madison maybe can claw their way back into this one. They'd love to get back to a single-digit ball game before halftime. You got 4:05 to do that. They're playing better defense here, rebounding a little bit better as Collins Nielsen checks back in after Engels makes her first free throw. The freshman Jatan comes out. 16-point advantage here. Engels will try to chip one more off of that. And the free throw by the sophomore forward, the 2-year starter, is good. And 30-15 now, Dell Rapids. They quickly come into the front court. Fox almost with a steal, but she batted it out of the hands of Hilmo. And it stays with Dell Rapids. Couriers waste no time getting it up the floor. Looking for transition on made baskets. And the inbounds pass goes off the knee of Schoenhardt and out of bounds. The Bulldogs will get it back here, trying to take advantage of another Dell Rapids turnover. Engels comes across the Dell's logo at center court. Dribbles over to the right sideline, lost the handle, and it went out of bounds. And Madison gives it right back. Just too many of those. It's just kind of loose-handled turnovers in this first half. Pass to Whitty from the right wing. Prostralo all over her. Top of the key now for Schmidt. Inside, the ball goes through the hands of Schoenhardt, and Dells answers with a turnover. And Madison will get it right back here. 3:40 to go in this first half. It's a 15-point Dell Rapids lead, 30-15. On the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, a pass tipped out of bounds stays with the Bulldogs. This will be Collins Nielsen now to inbound it. Throws it for Fox. Fox back over to Collins. Collins top of the key. Engels pump fakes in a 3. Steps to the free throw line. Launches that one off the heel of the iron. No good. And a foul inside. I think they're going to get Nielsen. And that would be her first personal. And the 4th on the Bulldogs here in the second quarter. Last foul to give for Madison now. 3:27 remaining before halftime. Bulldogs have forced some turnovers from Dells in the last few possessions here. As Thorson's on the drive. Left side, throws it up, back of the iron, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touched by Nielsen. She thought she got bumped by Schoenhard. And Dells will inbound it underneath their own basket. Thorson looking middle, nothing there. She fires it outside for Hilmo. She wants a three, no good. Rebound controlled by Schoenhard off the glass. She scores. Schoenhard, her first field goal of the night. 32-15, Dell Rapids. And a hard blocking foul by Hilmo, and that'll send Engels back to the free throw line again to shoot a pair. J.O. with 5 points tonight for Madison. Most of the damage coming from the free throw line, but before she shoots, we're going to have a timeout. 3:02 to go here in the second quarter, 32-15. Warriors on top. We're back after this on KJAM.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift. When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Bulldog fans, are you ready for a big win? Anytime Fitness is moving into a brand new state-of-the-art gym, and right now you can save $99 on enrollment fees. Lock in your rate before we relocate and be part of our fitness family as we kick off this exciting new chapter. Don't wait, this moving sale won't last long. Anytime Fitness, let's make healthy happen. Go Bulldogs!
Back here in Dell Rapids. 3:02 to go in this first half before our Prostralos All-American Auto Mall halftime show. Jaya Engels' first free throw is up and good. Team high 6 points now for Madison. One more free throw on the way. And that one too strong. And fight for the rebound inside. And a jump ball forced by Jordan Schmidt. It'll go to Dell Rapids, though. Jordan did a good job getting in there to tie up that rebound. Fox comes out. 5G back in for the Bulldogs now. 32-16. Warriors with the advantage. Hilmo will run the point now. Bounce pass right side, Thorson. Thorson around a screen, pulls up for a deep jumper, good. Thorson smooth on the mid-range, and it's 34-16. 5G between the circles, goes inside, looking to battle is Schmidt. Schmidt puts it up, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Dells. Bulldogs incredulous there, looking for the foul. Left side into the hands of Hilmo. Hilmo bounces it for Schoenhard, outside for a three, up and no good by Thorson, and the rebound ripped away by Jaya Engels here for Madison with 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Inside pass was intended for Schmidt, but it's taken away by Dells. Shot up off the glass, no good. Another rebound, though, for Jordan Schmidt. Outlets ahead to Kennedy Bryant. Bryant, little loose on the handle, looking for help now. Feeds it for Schmidt, rather, on a three, no good. And rebounded by Dell Rapids. Hilmo with the basketball. Right side, Thorson. Can she get a three this time? No. Still cold from beyond the arc. And Fiji lets that one bounce out of bounds. Topkin checking back in here for the Bulldogs, replacing Nielsen. Collins was really aggressive on her first quarter. And then just hasn't had the ball in her hands very much since then. Fox comes back in replacing Schmidt. As 5G with the basketball, calls for a screen, goes around the angle screen, feeds inside. Topkin back out for 5G, fakes it a three. Now runner from 15, no good. They're going to whistle a travel. I disagree with the call there. She took two steps in the process of a gather for a little running jump shot. That's not a travel. Now, she missed the shot, but you got to give a player that one when they're bringing the ball in, just like a layup. Outside Thorson. Thorson looking to drive baseline. Cut off by Bryant that time. And that garnered some applause from his head coach. Now, there was a travel from Dell's. No whistle. Then we're going to get a call inside, and it's going to be a foul on Madison. And this will be free throws now for the Warriors center, Schoenhard. Bulldogs bring Prostralo back in now. That'll replace Topkin. Dell's on the baseline, looking to trigger the inbound. They get it in. Here's Schoenhard. Schoenhard missed it off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound Prostralo, and then she got fouled. That'll walk us down to the other end, and Logan will shoot a pair here. 34-16, Dell Rapids with the lead. Most of this lead built up in that first quarter. Bulldogs have kind of stayed with them since, but that 14-0 run in the first quarter, Madison has not been able to chip away at that. First free throw coming up here. Logan Prostralo looking for her first points of the night, but won't find it on that free throw attempt. That's too strong off the back of the iron. Dell subs, Emily Backett, sophomore, checking into the ball game. One more free throw on the way for Prostralo. And that one in and out, no good. Engels tried to keep the rebound alive. It's loose on the floor. We're going to get a timeout, though, before a jump called by Panconen. 1:14 to go here in the second quarter. 34-16. Dell Rapids on top. And we're back after a break on KJAM.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Back here in Dell's of the MDL broadcast booth, 1:14 remaining in the first half. A 34-16 Dell Rapids lead. Our first winter sports broadcast of the season. Doubleheader coming up on Saturday. Madison boys and girls hosting Elk Point Jefferson. Right now, Dell Rapids with the basketball out of the timeout. Ball top of the key. Backett works to the right side for Thorson. Thorson wanted to get to the post for Schoenhard. Denied that time, though, by Fiji. Pass right side. Here's Whitty on the attack. She'll float it up and in. And Whitty now with 8 points here in this first half. Pass to the baseline is too tall. Looking for Prostralo. Goes out of bounds. And Madison with another turnover. 20-point lead here for Dell's. 36-16. Now with 49 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Thorson. Kennedy in front of her. Works to the right side. Into the hands of Whitty. Now back over to Thorson. Thorson. Pass down to the block left side. Schoenhard making her move on Prostralo. Got fouled. And Schoenhard will step to the free throw line and shoot two. With 35 seconds remaining here in the first half. Free throw is up and good. Schoenhard, 3 points so far tonight. Next free throw on the way. That one drops through as well. 38-16. Bulldogs, about a 0.3 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock here. Fiji dribbles around a screen. Skip pass over to the corner, finds Prostralo, drives baseline, kicks it outside. Fiji, extra pass, finds Engels. Three ball, got it. Engels with the three, and it's 38-19. 13 seconds remaining here in the first half. Thorson, with Kennedy Bryant in front of her. Now with 6 seconds, makes her move. Jump step into the paint, throws it up right hand. Spins out, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Fiji, can she get a shot off of the buzzer? No. Got an outlet pass from Prostralo, but couldn't get the shot up in time, and the first half comes to an end. After 1.5 of basketball here in Dell Rapids, the Warriors have a 38-19 lead on top. of the Madison Bulldogs. We'll take a timeout. Your Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show is coming up next on AM 1390 KJAM.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrolo Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrolo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Pest making a play on your property? Time to call in the pros, the Yankee brothers at A&B Pest Control. Whether it's spiders blitzing your kitchen, ants and mosquitoes invading your turf, or rodents trying to run the offense, A&B Pest Control shuts them down. Locally owned, operated, and undefeated against bugs and critters, serving homes, businesses, and farms, interior, exterior, you name it. Call A&B Pest Control today at 605-480-1792 and kick pests out of your field for good. A&B Pest Control, run by the Yankee brothers, local and reliable.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. 'Cause nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
Welcome back to Dell Rapids and your Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show, brought to you by Prostrolo's Auto Mall in Madison. Hey, if it's that time of year, you're looking at a new vehicle for winter, that lease is expiring, contact Prostrolo's Auto Mall in Madison today. Look them up online, ProstroloAutomall.com, and find the new vehicle you've been looking for. The Madison Bulldogs trail at halftime, 38-19, here to the Dell Rapids Warriors. The first quarter, started off that first couple of minutes. Madison avoided turnovers. They were playing good defense. We're down 5-2 with about 2.5 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. Then a 14-0 run by Dell Rapids. By the time Madison could finally stop that, make some shots, they played them pretty even there in that second quarter, but the damage was done in that 14-0 first quarter run, and the Bulldogs find themselves down 38-19. The offensive rebounding in that opening quarter really, really hurt the Bulldogs. Madison, though, was able to get to the free throw line, stayed aggressive. Jaya Engels, 9 points, almost all of it coming from the free throw line to lead the Bulldogs here tonight. 11 points for Rory Thorson, the game's leading scorer for Dell Rapids. Also, Jersey Schultz with 8 points for Dell Rapids and this 38-19 lead. A lot of turnovers for Madison, and all of them seemingly, I know it wasn't all, but if you could track this, I would bet you 80 to 90% of the turnovers for Madison happening in the right corner, down the right sideline. Madison dribbling over to that far sideline that we're looking at here, the Madison basket, and just dribbling down into that corner and not being able to do anything with it, losing it out of bounds, losing it with a bounce pass ill-advised inside of the paint. They got down into that corner and just had nowhere to go with it. And that was kind of the nice thing about when Jaya Engels took over to operate the point a little bit, is she was coming back to the middle with just room and vision to operate, and gives her an opportunity to drive. That's how she gets to the line. It also just kind of frees things up instead of becoming trapped and locked into one side of the court there. And so the Bulldogs, it'd be nice to see everybody else that's, initiating there as a ball handler, whether it be Rummel or Feige or whoever, to try to work that and start that more from the middle of the court as opposed to coming up that right far sideline and attacking right to the corner. It just seems like it was turnover after turnover in the first half. 38-19, Dell Rapids with the lead. Some other games going on around the area tonight. The Sioux Valley girls picked up a win over Sisseton. 66-44 was the final there. Flandreau girls, a victory over Chester tonight, 42-38. Tri-Valley leads Garrettson 27-9 at halftime tonight. Some other scores in basketball this evening. We'll flip things over to the boys' side. Iroquois Lake Preston leads Oldham Ramona Rutland 27-19. That one is at halftime tonight. Esteline Hendricks boys beat Garrettson 86-56. Sioux Valley and Sisseton, it's a 2-point Sioux Valley lead at the end of the first quarter, 16-14 tonight. Of course, we'll have full scores for you tomorrow morning right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. It's a 38-19 lead right now for Dell Rapids. We'll be back to Dell Rapids High School. More of your Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show after these words on KJAM.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Today's housing market can move quickly. That's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones, no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Back in Dell Rapids, here at Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Madison Bulldog girls basketball down 38-19 here at halftime. Again, we've got a doubleheader on the air for you Saturday afternoon. Girls game will start about 2:30. Boys to follow. Madison hosts Elk Point Jefferson on Saturday at the Madison High School Gymnasium. Tuesday, we'll have audio only for you. No video stream Tuesday. We'll have the audio of the Madison boys and girls doubleheader against Tri-Valley, courtesy of our friends at Big Sioux Media on Tuesday. And then we'll be back. Our next broadcast after that will be a week from Saturday in the Michael J. Entringer Girls Scholarship Classic, leading us right into Christmas. 38-19, it's Del Rapids with the lead. It's Madison with the basketball as we're back underway here in the second half. Collins Nielsen works it left side for Feige. Around a screen from Pastrano. Feige takes a deep two and knocks it down. Feige, second basket of the ball game. She's got 5. And it's 38-21. Pass into the corner. On the far side here for DeSteiger. Stepping through and then blocked out of bounds by Jaya Engels. That was Steichel, rather. And Engels swatted that one away emphatically. Steichel will trigger the inbound here on the baseline, looking towards the middle. Bulldogs, nearly got a steal that time. Nielsen. Ball then tipped around a couple of times. Ends up in the hands of Thorson. She'll fire a jumper from 10 feet, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Dells. Nielsen battling in there against Jersey Schultz, who really seemed like she was climbing up over the top of Nielsen's back. No whistle, but at least the ball out of bounds gives it back to the Bulldogs here. Engels, top of the key for Nielsen, left side for Feige. Feige wanted to go around a screen that time, but defender really had the angle on her. It's poked out of bounds by Steichel. And Feige, when that screen more towards the three-point line, she's about 5 feet beyond it. She's got to bring that defender to the screener that time. Bulldogs nearly turn it over on the inbounds. In fact, they do. That ball was almost out of bounds, and in order to get it in the corner, Engels really had to stretch and put that toe right on the out-of-bounds line. And with the 38-21 advantage, Dells has the basketball, but they will give it right back as that one goes off the hands of Steichel and out of play. So Bulldogs come back the other way. Feige bounces it into the hands of Ella Malone. Nielsen comes through on the cut. Here's a pass outside for Pastrano. Pastrano gets to the elbow. Back out top of the key, Malone again. She'll drive, free throw line, jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Del Rapids and Taylor Schmidt. Engels nearly took it away from her now. Schmidt discards and runs into the front court. She'll take a three. Engels got back in time to contest. Three ball no good, but Thorson has the rebound. Thorson then passed down low for Schultz, and she'll score it off the assist from the sophomore guard, Thorson. Fresh 5 coming in for Madison. Into the corner, into the hands of Ella Malone. Malone back to Feige, wanted that three, give and go to Malone, and it's out of bounds. And fresh 5 players coming in for Madison now. That's what I was waiting for. Jamal Branco spent, 3 years as an assistant coach at Dakota State, where Coach Moe known for doing these hockey substitutions, bringing 4 or 5 players at a time, and here Madison does it. Inbounds pass tipped around, picked up by the Bulldogs, though. Nice job running down the loose ball as the sophomore Jatan. She gets fouled. First foul on Del Rapids here in the third quarter. And Tompkin will trigger the inbounds now. Tompkin goes inside, was looking for Kennedy Bryant. Ball never got to her. It's battled around. Jump balls going the other way. It'll be Dell's basketball. With 6:05 to go here in the third quarter. Warriors brought Claire Whitty in there on that whistle. She has the ball on the right wing, guarded by Rummel for Madison. Top of the key, it's Schultz with it. Schultz outside for a Thorson three. No good off the front of the iron. Long rebound run down by Schultz. Nearly taken away by Topkin. They go underneath, wide open. Schoenhard will lay it up. And in kind of a broken play that time, Madison kept going for the loose ball at the top of the key, and there was no one back on the baseline to defend Schoenhardt. Here's Jatan around the screen. Hands it away to Kennedy Bryant. Now Tompkin. And a reach-in foul called on Schoenhardt. That'll be her second personal, team second. Tompkin, Bryant on the floor along with Jatan, Schmidt, and a Rummel for the Bulldogs as that inbounds pass tipped and out of bounds stays here with Madison. Tompkin will trigger the inbounds here. Aubrey throws it in, finds Bryant. Back over to Aubrey now. Tompkin thought about that three. Now she'll put it on the deck. Drives, puts up the shot. No, a lot of contact, no whistle. Bryant had the loose ball for a moment, but Thorson just rips it right out of her hands. Thorson across the timeline with Bryant on her. Poked away. Jatan, though, couldn't get to it. Now the ball's still loose. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Oh, Schmidt tried to throw it ahead. It's just snared out of the air by Thorson, and she will lay it up and in. And Thorson with 13 now. That's a game high, and it's 44-21. Tompkin inside for Schmidt. Schmidt fades it away from 10 feet short off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Schultz. Outlets ahead for Steichel. Steichel on the attack. No, but a foul. And that will send Cassidy Steichel to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul's going to go on Tompkin. Her first personal. Two free throws coming up for Cassidy Steichel now. And the first one, no good. Steichel, Schmidt, DeSteiger, and Schoenhardt, the seniors on this team, as Madison brings their starting five back on. Or at least most of them. Fox in there replacing Ella Malone. Otherwise, it's the other four starters, and Feige, Engels, Nielsen. Second free throw up. That one no good. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be two shots for Jersey Schultz now. Foul by Nielsen. Bulldogs have just not been able to rebound against Dell Rapids. Now Ella Malone is going to come into the game after the first free throw, and it's good. Malone will replace Collins Nielsen, who leaves with 3 fouls. So Nielsen came back in just for a few seconds there, picks up the foul and checks out. Schultz' second free throw is up. That one short up the front of the iron. Good box out, Jaya Engels. She has the rebound. Engels looking for somebody behind her as she dribbles into the front court and eventually gets fouled. Fouls on Thorson, her second. Team's third. Bulldogs looking to inbound somewhere, and it's knocked out of bounds by Thorson. Stays here with Madison. 45-21, Dell Rapids leads, nearing the midway mark of the third quarter. Bryant, pass long, high in the air for Engels. Too tall, goes out of bounds off her fingertips. And a Bulldog turnover off that inbounds pass. Thorson around a screen to the right side. Switch picked up by Engels. Gets a pass inside for Schultz. Schultz drives through a double team, gets fouled. And 2 shots from the line coming up for Jersey Schultz. Foul on Madison's Ellie Fox. Picks up her second personal. First free throw on the way by Schultz, and no good. 45-21, Warriors with the lead. They've led the whole way. Second free throw drops through. 14-point run in the first quarter. Madison stayed pretty even with them after that, but now they've expanded the lead here in the third. Handoff to Engels. Spins, nearly lost it. Gets it back to Feige. She'll take a step-back three-point shot. Missed it short. And rebounded by Schmidt for Dell Rapids. Poked away from behind by Pastrallo. Pastrallo then got it to Feige. Feige sees the double team coming, tries to dribble through it. We're going to get a blocking foul on Dell Rapids. Feige just put her head down. Thought, I can beat him to the spot, and she was right. And then Ella Malone came in to celebrate, nearly tackled her. Another foul on Dell Rapids. That's the fourth on them as a team, and the fourth on Taylor Schmidt as she goes to the bench here with 4:06 remaining in the third. Malone to inbound into the corner. Engels open. Three ball. Got it. Jaya Engels with the three. Off the inbounds pass by Malone. Oh, then transition three ball up. No good by Dell Rapids. Boy, that was a wide open look in transition. Ball saved, but into the hands of Feige. Feige on the run. Driving to the right side. Puts it up. Cannot get it to go down. Rebound picked up by Dell Rapids. Ahead goes Claire Whitty. Whitty stops beyond the arc. Passes left side. Bulldogs want to travel. Didn't get it. Here's Steichel. Madison gets back into their defense now. Into the post for Schoenhardt, but a reach-in foul is going to be called on Madison. That'll be the fourth foul on the Bulldogs. That one on Feige. Picks up just her first. Thorson will inbound here. Gets it into Schoenhardt. Schoenhardt into a running jump hook. Short, no good, but follows, got her own rebound. Threw it out then for Thorson beyond the arc. Thorson goes back in. Fades away from 10. No, but she's fouled. And this will be two shots for Thorson now from the free throw line with 3:22 remaining in the third quarter. First free throw up and good. Topkin comes back in as Pastrallo out. 47-24, Dell Rapids. And make it 48-24 as that second free throw drops through with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Feige trying to create some space, dribbles in the corner on the right side. Now goes for Tompkin. Tompkin spinning, trying to get to the basket, and she got fouled. Tompkin spinning and spinning, then finally the up and under, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. Aubrey 2 points in the ball game. Most of the scoring tonight for Madison's been done by Jaya Engel. She's got half the 24. First free throw by Aubrey Tompkin is good. Substitution for Dell Rapids. Schoenhardt just picked up her third foul, comes out. Jersey Schultz checks back in now for the Warriors. One more from the line here for Tompkin now. And she will go 2-2. Makes it a 48-26 Dell Rapids lead. Into the corner. Now ball inside. Poked away by Tompkin. They were trying to move it quickly to the corner and then bounce pass to Schultz inside. Tompkin just got back in time to defend. Now baseline inbound by Dell Rapids. Look to go middle. Ball tipped away by Engels. Taken away by Fox. She then gets it back to Jaya. Jaya crosses over. Comes to the middle. Wants to go left side. Puts up the shot. And get her one more. Jaya Engels with a chance for a three-point play as she steps to the free throw line. Thorstensen picked up the foul. That's her third. Engels knocks the free throw down. She's got 15, and the lead is 20 now for Dells, 48-28. Hilmo checks back in for Dell Rapids now and runs the point. Guarded by Engels as she comes in to the front court. One dribble and then the ball picked up by DeSteiger. Gave it up, got it right back. Fires a deep three, no good, but a long rebound picked up by Dell Rapids. A foul inside. Shot was actually good and a wild hook shot by Cassidy Steichel. But they wave it off, saying she got fouled first. Well, I'll tell you this, folks. The JV game took a while. We had about a 95-minute JV game. And we've had a lot of fouls in this varsity one as well. First free throw, no good by Steichel. Steichel looking for her first point of the night. She won't get it here. She missed on them both, but a Schultz rebound inside, and then she got fouled. And Madison just not boxing out well, going straight up from wherever they are, not really getting a body into anybody, and that's led to just a ton of offensive rebounds for Dell Rapids. And now it leads to 2 more shots for Jersey Schultz, and her first one is good. Collins Nielsen coming back in with her 3 fouls, trying to help out on that rebounding edge. One more free throw on the way for Schultz now. She buries that one and has 14 in the ball game, and it's a 50-28 Dell Rapids league. Long pass into the corner for Engels. Engels on the attack. The floater is short. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by Dell Rapids. It'll stay here with Madison. 2:32 to play in the third quarter. Jay Engels will trigger the inbound. Engels pass, top of the key, intercepted by Hilmo. Hilmo looking to go all the way against Fiji. Euro step to the right side, missed it. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Dell Rapids. Bulldog basketball. Topkin, Fiji, Nielsen, Engels, and Malone on the floor right now for the Madison Bulldogs with 2:25 remaining in the third quarter. A 50-28 lead for Dells on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. A little give and go into the hands of Fiji. Bounce pass into the block now for Topkin. Topkin attacks, got the shot blocked. Ball's loose, picked up by Malone. Saves it to the top of the key, and Engels. Engels outside Malone. She'll try a 3. No good. Fight for the rebound inside, controlled by Nielsen. Reverse layup up. Just won't go down, but Collins got fouled, and she'll step to the line and shoot 2. Nielsen fighting inside. Finally get an opportunity to get 2 points here. She had the first 2 of the ball game for Madison and scored since. First free throw here is up and no good off the back of the iron. 50-28. Dell Rapids remains our score with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Nielsen buries the second free throw. And 50-29 now. Top of the key, that's DeSteiger, and she walked with it, a little indecisive as she wanted to drive or shoot that 3. And she did something in between. So Bulldogs get a ball back here with under 2 to play in the third. Malone on a handoff, Engels. Now Topkin wants a 3-ball, too strong. Engels looking for a rebound inside. It's on the deck, and I believe out of bounds on Dells. Yeah, there was a fight for it. Hilmo had a leg laying out of bounds. Yeah, she had a hand on the basketball, and so this should be Madison ball. But first, a timeout. 1:45 remaining here in the third quarter. 50-29, Dell Rapids on top. We'll be back after this break on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones, no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
A minute 45 remaining in the third quarter here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. I'm Matt Gross. 50-29 is the Dell Rapids lead. Madison Bulldogs have the basketball out of the timeout. Ella Malone back over to Fiji now, top of the key. Fiji pass to Engels was tipped, but Jaya gets to it. Here's Nielsen on the attack baseline. Tiptoes it out of bounds, try to pass away, and it's taken away by Schultz instead. Long pass ahead for Hilmo, nearly lost it. Controls, goes back to the top of the key. Right side, and DeSteiger will settle it down. Into the corner on the left side. Quick catch and shoot 3 ball is an air ball by Steichel. Engels picked it up, and then it's taken away by Thorson. Thorson feeds back to Steichel, and Steichel gets an easy, wide-open lay-in. 52-29 with 70 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Engels on the attack. Nobody picked her up. Nobody stopped her that time. Jaya drives and scores, and she's got 16 of the Bulldog 31. Top of the key, Hilmo. Into the hands of DeSteiger. Now outside for a Thorson three. No, she still can't find the range from beyond the arc. 15 points, but she has not hit any of her three balls tonight. Here's Bryant. Bryant to Schultz. Right side, this is DeSteiger. Pakes on a three, drives, and gets fouled. And Maya DeSteiger, with 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter, will step to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Aubrey Topkin picks up her third personal. First free throw by DeSteiger is no good. Rattles out. Logan Prostralo back into the ball game now for Madison. Maya DeSteiger, 3 points off the bench. Second free throw here is up. It'll stay three as she misses on that one. Nielsen, good tough rebound inside. Now she dribbles away, passes for Engels. Engels stops, pops the three ball, no good. Might have been tipped. Saved from going out, no. Prostralo stepped to the line. And it'll go to Dell Rapids. Shot clock is off for the final 25 seconds of this third quarter. Warriors, Steichel waiting to come across the timeline, guarded by Engels as she does now. Goes behind the back as she comes back to the left with 13 seconds on the clock. Still with the dribble as she goes to the right side. Now passes out to the wing and Schmidt. DeSteiger now over for a long two by Schultz, no good. Rebound Nielsen, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Dell Rapids extends their lead. Bulldogs, though, put up a little fight towards the end of the quarter. And as we go to the fourth, it's Dell Rapids 52 and Madison 31. And we're back after this break on KJAM.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned, and we exist to serve our communities.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Fourth and final quarter now from Dell Rapids. It's 52-31. Warriors on top here in the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Madison with the basketball as we start the fourth. Basketball into the hands of Ella Malone. Trying to go back top of the key to Nielsen. Nearly lost it. Collins gets it back. Collins on the attack. Goes through a double team. Lays it up and in. Collins Nielsen with a two. Oh, and then nearly a steal on the inbounds by Fiji. Warriors come up with it though. Schmidt trying to spin her way to the left block. Puts it up left hand and scores off the glass. Quick answer there and a good start for both teams to this fourth quarter. Here's Malone going baseline. Double team comes and a shot is blocked away by Dells. Then a pass ahead looking for Thorson, but she got tangled up, went down, and the ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs here. With 7:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Drive by Fiji. Back out top of the key for Prostralo now. On the handoff to Nielsen, nearly walked with it. We're going to get a jump ball. And either way, it'll be a turnover for Madison. And just too many of those tonight for the Bulldogs. They have, after again that big first quarter run, they have relatively stayed with Dells. But He had a 14-point run in the first quarter, and it was just never able to recover. Backpedaling her way in, but we're going to get a foul first. Ella Malone, I think, was trying to pull the chair out from Taylor Schmidt that time, but they called a foul on the floor just as that pass was coming into Schmidt. Bulldogs bring Kennedy Bryant back in. Maddie Rummel checks off the floor after a brief shift. Lob pass on the inbounds to Dell. Shot missed from point blank. Back into the hands of Schmidt. She gets fouled as she goes up, and she'll get a three-point opportunity out of it. (56-33) Dell Rapids. Taylor Schmidt now with 8 points in the ball game. Free throw is up and good. Completes the three-point play. 57-33. Fiji dribbling over to the left side, hands it off to Kennedy. Bryant on the attack, and the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds, stays with Madison. Inbound on the baseline from Fiji. Lobs it up top, nobody home. This ball is loose. Finally, almost run down by Nielsen, but her save attempt goes off her hands and out of play. And it'll be Quarrier basketball. Rory Thorson off right side for DeSteiger. DeSteiger passes left. Here's a three-point shot up. Spinning out, no good by Schmidt. Rebounded by Collins Nielsen. Nielsen crosses over, drives, floater high up off the window. Too strong. And a rebound by Dells and a foul by Madison. Topkin and Jatan back in here for the Bulldogs with 6:18 to play in the fourth. Also, Jaya Engels comes back into the game here for the Bulldogs. Jaya's 16 points. That's a game high. But her team down 57-33. Thorson into the front court. Passes right side for DeSteiger. DeSteiger now to the left. Schultz driving, throws it up with the left hand. Shot no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Topkin kind of volleyball swatted that one out of the air, but it was coming right down to the hands of her teammate, Breely Jatan. Del Rapids gets it back out of that exchange. Inbounds pass, catch and shoot. Three ball too strong. Long rebound comes out into the hands of Schultz. Schultz feeds inside. Good find. Showing hard underneath. Puts it in for two. She has 8. It's 59-33. Jatan, ball ripped out of her hands, but right there is Engels. Jaya hands it off to Fox now. Fox around in the screen. Hands it away to Bryant. Bryant back over to Fox. 14 to shoot inside. Oh, open is Kennedy Bryant. Oh, couldn't hit it though. She was right underneath the basket. Just couldn't get it to go down. Dell's long pass ahead. Showing hard lays it up and in. 61-33. One bucket away from a running clock here. If Dells gets it to 30 points, and a blocking foul called on the Quarriers as Jatan tried to drive her way to the paint. Be Madison basketball on the sideline right over by their bench. And Ellie Fox, the sophomore, or freshman, pardon me, will look to throw this one in. Bounce pass for Topkin. Topkin fakes on a jumper, drives instead, puts up the shot, and gets fouled. And that'll be 2 from the free throw line here for Aubrey Topkin. Topkin, 4 points in the ball game. Her first free throw is up and no good, off the side of the iron. One more here for the junior. On its way and good. Makes it 61-34 now. Pass over to the right wing, now inside, and a good find for Schoenhard. She made her move, got fouled as she put that one up, and Schoenhard back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. A lot of free throws for Dells tonight. Really a lot of free throws for Madison in that first half, or at least a lot of free throws for Jaya Engels in that first half, as the first one by Schoenhard drops through. Second free throw up and good. And with 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, it's 63-34, a 29-point Del Rapids advantage. Bounce pass over to Bryant. Back to Engels. Engels sees an opening, drives, gets fouled, goes to the deck and just pops right back up. Topkin was coming over to try to help her, and Jaya was like, nope, I'll be up way before you get here. Coming back in for Madison, Jordan Schmidt replaces Topkin with 4:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Jatan to trigger the inbound. Jatan into the corner on the left side for Bryant. Bryant takes one dribble, feeds it away now for Fox. Fox bounce back to Jatan. Jatan into the paint. Jatan, a runner with the right hand, won't go down. And the rebound picked up by Schoenhard for the Warriors. Schoenhard, pass ahead. Good find for Schultz. Schultz puts it in and gets fouled. And an opportunity for a three-point play here for Jersey Schultz. That bucket with 4:31 remaining in the fourth quarter sends this game into a running clock. First free throw for Jersey Schultz is up, or the bonus free throw, I should say, after she made the basket. No good. Madison, though, going to throw away the rebound. Ball then knocked free again and picked up by Fox for the Bulldogs. Fox looking to go all the way. Nope, bounce pass out to Jatan. Jatan sidesteps, fires up a jumper, no good. Rebound, Fox tried to save it. It goes out of bounds. And it'll be Warrior basketball here. 65-34. Dells with the lead. Bulldog girls will be back in action Saturday. Elk Point Jefferson, first game of a doubleheader that starts at 2:30. Inside look, good catch and move by Schultz, and she puts it in. 2 more for Schultz. She's got 18 now, and that is the new game high, passing Jaya Engels. Speaking of Engels, she's got it now at the top of the key. Crosses over, free throw line, drives in, puts up the shot off the window, no good. And a foul will send Engels to the free throw line to shoot 2. 67-34, Del Rapids on top, on their way to a 1-0 start to the season and another win over Madison. They got the Bulldogs 66-29 last year. On their way to an 8-14 season. First free throw up and good by Engels. Jaya now with 17 points tonight. Again, she led this team with 4 points a game a year ago. She's got 17 tonight. She can't make it 18, though, as she misses off the side of the iron on the back end of that bonus. And it's 67-35. Del Rapids with the basketball inside for Thorson. There we go. And Thorson with the left hand gets that one to roll up and in. She's got 17 tonight. Fox on a handoff to Engels. Engels steps back for a 3-ball. No good. Missed everything on that one out of bounds. And it will be Del Rapids ball. Under 3 to go here in the fourth quarter. Warriors will bring Thorson out probably for the rest of the game. Hilmo in to run the point. Left side for Whitty. Whitty goes into the middle. Spinning shot no good by Steichel. Taken away by the Bulldogs. Picked up by Engels. Engels on the attack. No, knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Stays with Madison. Jatan will inbound this one. Jatan looking to the corner, finds Bryant. Bryant now feeds Fox. Fox Penetrating inside the arc, kicks it back outside. Now it goes in for Schmidt for the block, and Schmidt turns right shoulder and scores. 69-37, first two of the ball game for the freshman Jordan Schmidt. Pass, nice look inside for Whitty. Couldn't get their shot to go from about 5 feet out. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Pass back over to Schmidt. Can she make it 2 in a row? Yes, she can. That's Jordan Schmidt with another bucket. 69-39. Dell Rapids. 90 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Between the circles, now they move it right side. Down low and in the paint, spinning around is Backett, and nowhere to go. Rebound comes up to Engels, and then Engels gets fouled. And this will be free throws now for Engels as we'll walk down to the other end here for the Bulldogs with 1:05 remaining. 2 free throws coming up for Jaya Engels, who has 17 points tonight. First free throw by the sophomore is no good off the back of the iron. Schultz out of the game, and Schmidt returns here for Dell Rapids for likely the final 103. Engels' second free throw spins around a couple of times and drops through, so she's got 18. And we've got under a minute to go. Oh, travel on Dell Rapids, trying to stop just across the timeline with Steichel. Slid her foot that time. And so Madison will get at least one more crack here. This could be the last offensive set, depending on how long they take. Jatan goes inside looking for Schmidt. Knocked around. Schmidt got it back and got fouled. And this will be 2 shots from the line for the freshman Jordan Schmidt. 3 freshmen on the roster for Madison, and all 3 of them have played pretty significant minutes tonight. First free throw by Jordan Schmidt off the back of the iron, no good. Little flat on the arc of that shot. A little bit of a line drive there on the free throw attempt. This one, a little bit of the same, goes back iron and no good. Rebounded by Dell. Shot clock is off here. Final 23 seconds as Steichel into the front court and traveled with it. So with the running clock, though, still counting down here, Madison will go for one final shot. They will inbound with 10 seconds. Jatan into the paint. Jatan feeds outside. Kennedy Bryant will launch on a 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Schmidt, putback is up and in. Little flurry by Jordan Schmidt to give her 6. But that's how this one ends, with Madison falling tonight by the score of 69-42. Dell Rapids starts their season with a win. The Bulldogs go to 0-1 here in the 2025 and 26 season. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with your Bulldog post-game show. That's next on AM 1390 KJAM.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Persona Triangle is proud to support Madison Bulldog Athletics, and we'd love for you to be part of our team too. At Persona Triangle, we know that strong families and strong communities go hand in hand with good jobs. That's why we offer dependable schedules, competitive wages, and a workplace where people matter. Join a company that invests in you. Apply today to join our team in Madison at personatriangle.com/careers. Good luck, Bulldogs, from Persona Triangle.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Welcome back to Dell Rapids. Your final score tonight, the Dell Rapids Warriors with a 69-42 win over the Madison Bulldogs. The Warrior girls a 14-0 run midway through that first quarter, and that turned out to be the real difference in this ball game. Jumped ahead of that double-digit lead, and it stayed that way. Madison cut into it. Looked like they had a chance there midway or kind of late in the second quarter. Thought maybe they were going to get it back to single digits. Dell's made a little run before the start of the half. Kept it to about at least a 15 to 20 point game most of the third quarter, and into the fourth we hit into that running clock. And Dell Rapids pulls away for their first victory of the season in the first game of the year for both these squads. Good game for Jay Engels offensively tonight. A little slow going at first, but she comes out for 18 points to lead the way for Madison. Second leading scorer is actually going to end up being Jordan Schmidt, who hit those 3 shots at the end of the game. So Bulldogs' second leading scorer, and it came in about the last 90 seconds of that ball game. Next up for Madison, they get a day off tomorrow, and they are back at home on Saturday. It's our first girls and boys basketball doubleheader Saturday afternoon, a 2:30 start to the girls game. Boys game to follow against Elk Point Jefferson right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Some other scores before we let you go tonight in girls basketball. Sioux Valley defeated Sisseton 62-44. Flandreau defeated Chester 42-38 tonight. Tri-Valley beat Garrettson 47-17 was the final there. And in boys basketball, Oldham Ramona Rutland fell to Iroquois Lake Preston 55-46 tonight. Esteline Hendricks beat Garrettson 86-56. Sioux Valley boys are leading Sisseton 61-35. That one is in the fourth quarter. Full scores can be found tomorrow morning right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. I'll be with you tomorrow morning and again on Saturday for more Bulldog basketball at 2:30. Until then, for everyone at KJM Sports, I'm Matt Gross. Thank you for listening and have a great rest of your Thursday night.